Hi there, Dr. Smith here. And one of the questions that I get all the time is the cold exposure that you do, is that good for you? And what is it all about? Is it healthy? It's minus 25 degrees outside right now. I'm in Lipton, Saskatchewan, and I'll go running in shorts and a t-shirt right now, and it's absolutely fine. It doesn't bother me at all. And one of the key things that I think you need to understand is when we talk about cold exposure therapy, we're not talking about getting cold. The idea is not to get chilled, it's not to get cold. And in fact, if you do get chilled and you do get cold, you need to go inside and warm up. That's not what it's about. The cold exposure therapy is actually meant in order to promote energy inside your body to keep you from getting cold, even though you're in a cold environment. So that's a basic misunderstanding that a lot of people have. But let's talk about the physical benefits of cold, and then I'm going to go into why I think cold is one of the most amazing things that we as a human species, especially men in our culture, need to champion and get on board with. So the physical effects of cold are amazing. It decreases inflammation, it increases circulation, which is blood flow, which provides nutrients and oxygen to your tissues. It regulates your blood sugar. It helps hormone regulation, especially testosterone. It helps regulate your blood sugar. It helps, it increases your immune system, and it also helps regulate your metabolism. So your blood sugar, your metabolism, those are things that help you lose weight. And all of that, a lot of that is because it's increasing your body's need to create heat for itself. And that's a key element of how cold helps the body metabolically. But mentally, it helps with the nervous system, and it helps with depression and anxiety as well, because it increases dopamine in the brain. Also those physiological effects, the increase in circulation, the increase in the regulation of the blood sugar, and increase in metabolism also helps with energy and mood as well. But that is not what is the coolest thing about cold. Cold helps us with our discipline because it's uncomfortable to get out into the cold. And that's an important thing to understand and realize. Cold is one of our most basic and primal teachers, and learning how to listen to it gives us keen insight to our physical and mental state, as well as our relationship with discomfort. And this relationship with cold is one of the primary elements of the warrior archetype. And there's absolutely no better way to build vitality and inner chi or energy than to practice cold exposure. In a world that exists in a perpetual state of comfort, in our Western world, and has the inclination to feel sorry for itself whenever that comfort comes into question, cold exposure offers a real solution to those of us who are actually trying to build discipline, strength of character, and a sense of healthy masculinity. And this absolutely goes for women too, because that masculinity is a balance that we as humans need to create within ourselves, whether we're a man or a woman. The great thing about this cold exposure is that it's an individual experience that has absolutely nothing to do with violence or aggression, yet it allows us to touch those primal aspects of being human. And I don't think that there's anything better for a man's health than hard manual labor outside in cold weather. And it's great for women as well, but I just wouldn't say that it's the best thing for them, right? The opportunity to be physically active and to overcome primal elements of cold weather is something that ignites the masculine flame within us. There's just an element of discipline and fortitude that's built under these circumstances, which is difficult to learn and teach without direct exposure to the discomfort and a need to persevere through something, right? So, and these are merely words. The benefits of cold exists in your own experience with it, your own awareness of how your body responds to it, and your ability to control your own impulses to run from discomfort and instead sit and learn and even enjoy. And this is one of the most important lessons that we as humans have to learn. Humans who have absolutely lost their warrior spirit.